This is a demonstration of how TRE can help when you're not taking a TRE class, but you notice that there's tension that has kind of occurred in any moment. So I'll just bring awareness into my body and the part of my body that has the tension, and I'll just be verbalizing and sharing my felt sensations with the idea that when I name something, then that moment will then shift. Okay, so I notice tension. It's like at the back of my head. It feels like it's a little bit of a throbbing. And as I say that, my right arm moves out and feels like just on the back of the shoulder, there's this like pulsation that's happening. And then now the movement is going upwards and it feels steady. Noticing that the tension I had in the back of my head is lighter. And now the pulsation in my shoulder is getting a bit stronger. And now the movement is changing. It's going in a clockwise manner. And it feels like the sensations are traveling up, getting closer to the elbow. Okay, and then yeah, it's sort of like on again, off again, where I notice the sensation in the back of my head, but it is lighter, but then it brings my awareness there because it's still there. Okay, so then the seems like there's a circling motion that's happening now, moving up into the forearm and the wrist. And then the wrist is now moving in a clockwise manner, but as I say that, then it begins to move counterclockwise. Okay, and then now the movement is going forward and back. Feels like it may be starting from actually the wrist, or at least that's like the where it feels the strongest in this pattern. And then the arm is moving outward to the side. It's being slightly pulled back. Oh, and I just got a neck release. My head just dropped to the left. And now my head is turning towards back behind me. Feels like a neck stretch. It feels like it's just wanting to stay in the stretch. Feel a little bit of vibrations in the eyes. And it feels like the stretch is now moving up a little bit higher, like into the bottom of the head. And then now my head just moved automatically towards the other way. Feels looser on the side. And it's just, I'm just being with it. Getting a little bit of movement in the thighs. Okay, and then I'll just choose to stop and notice how I feel, whether it feels like there's a completion in that movement or whether I want to maybe continue for another few minutes.